Hello and welcome to Cold Waters with the Epic mod installed. I am doing the first mission in the 1984 campaign, playing as the NATO forces. I'm operating a Sturgeon class submarine. It's a hunter-killer, and using, I believe it's the USS Hawkbill SSN 666, which I find pretty awesome. My first tasking is to find a Soviet SSGN, which an SSGN is a ballistic submarine, a Soviet nuclear-powered submarine that fires not ballistic nuclear missiles, but ballistic cruise missiles and stuff like that. Their primary targets are inland targets as well as shipping and all that type of stuff. My report from Intel has been that he's off the north side of Iceland, lurking over in those areas, and then the SOSUS nets have picked him up over there, so I went searching, found him, and now we're gonna have this duel. Going into the gameplay here, we have identified our sonar contact as a positive submerged sonar contact, and the sound profile looks like it's gonna be a Papa class submarine, which is a big boy. We have an unlimited operating depth up to our test depth for the Sturgeon class, which would be 1,320 feet. I have no idea if that's actually accurate, that's just what's in the game. Sonar has reported ice ahead, so I'm just going to assume there's ice all around me. I'm going to get a little bit deeper, maybe around 500 feet, so that way I can feel comfortable in that operating depth while I get a better solution on this Papa class submarine. Speeding up time here, I can see that the contact is coming towards me, which presents a problem because if I fire on him now, he'll hear me for sure, and as he gets closer, he'll hear me. He doesn't hear me yet, but he's at -1 on his passive sonar. Doesn't seem to have a towed array on the Papa class, I don't believe, so that's going to help us out a lot. I hear him loud and clear on our sonar, so I'm going to give this guy a wide berth, but still maneuver into a firing position possibly behind him, and hopefully he will not hear me. I see that he's going deeper, so I'm going to go deeper with him. I want to maintain the same depth for my firing solution. So I have the best solution I'm going to get on this contact, and we're going to steady up so we can go ahead and fire a shot on this guy because he is super close and I do not like him being this close. Again, he's going deeper, so I'm going deeper with him.
At 700 feet, dive by. Make depth 950 feet, dive by.
His passive sonar is starting to pick me up, so I'm going to go ahead and get a shot off on this guy. I know he's either going to hear my doors closing or the torpedo running towards him within seconds, so he'll be firing torpedoes down that bearing immediately, so we'll have to get defensive quickly.
Come right to 130, helm aye.
Warm up the weapons. My plan after the shoot is to go defensive immediately and head southwest as fast as possible. I'll do depth change and drop countermeasure as I need to get away from those torpedoes. They will be shooting at me for sure. And oh boy, looks like he's turning right for me, so we're gonna have to get this thing off right now. And bam, right there, active sonar on me right away. He already fired, I'm sure. Torps are off, going defensive.
Make turns for 25 knots. Maneuvering.
Yeah, the Epic mod adds such cool new sounds. Looks like he's going defensive. Gonna retract my towed array here since I'm trying to hit 25 knots to get away.
right to 270. Helm
I'm just
aye.
going to cut straight west so I can get away as fast as possible. Lost both the wires on the Mark 48s, but I'm pretty sure that the fish will find them.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 020. Con.
Make depth 5008 dive by.
He's pinging away with that active sonar like a madman.
Sonar reports ice ahead.
Coming up to 500 feet, looks like we got more ice up ahead. If those torpedoes start tracking us, we can use that ice to our advantage.
Come right to 315. Helm aye.
I have no idea if it's a real tactic or not, but ever since I was a kid and I saw The Hunt for Red October, I try to close the distance with torpedoes sometimes, because I don't know what their arming distance is on the torpedo when it was set by the crew of the enemy sub. Yo, we got a unique opportunity that just popped up. With this ice formation on the surface like this, I can thread the needle, so to speak, and get away from those torpedoes no problem.
Con sonar Sierra
And it
1
looks like the
is
Mark 48s have
navigating
acquired
on
their
Helm.
target.
Steady
Let's see
course.
how that big papa defends against those two fish.
Con dive at 5008 dive by.
His torpedoes just went active. I have no idea why this guy is not dropping any type of countermeasure or taking any kind of evasive maneuvers at all. This is so weird.
Make turns for.
I'm gonna slow down here since I'm in the ice column and get the towed array out and see what's gonna happen with these torps.
317. Helm aye.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that for immersion's sake, that maybe his countermeasure dispenser or something's malfunctioned, because it looks like he's just trying to create knuckles in the water to get those torpedoes off of him, but I don't know what this guy is trying to do, but he is so dead. Pretty sure it's gonna take 2 torps to kill him, but the first torp should force him to the surface or safer operating depths.
Come left to 307.
Boom.
Helm aye.
And just like I thought, emergency
Sonar,
blow in his
noise
ballast
maker
tanks,
bearing
he's going to the
072.
surface. What the hell? He just dropped a countermeasure now? After one? Wow. The vodka's strong with this one.
Steady course.
I think he's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing.
Noisemaker. That's funny.
077.
Alright, that's one SSGN down. Let's get away from these torpedoes and get
Come
away
left
from the
to
area.
287. Helm aye.
So far in my playtesting, I'm really enjoying the
Con,
Epic
helm,
mod.
steady
I
course.
like all the new features that it brings. There's some quirkiness to some of the features, but I can look past it. It greatly improves upon a game that was already good. Killerfish
Come right to
knocked it out of the park with this
326.
game.
Helm aye.
There were some shortcomings that I think that they could have added to the game, like the towed array, sonar, and all that stuff, but again, I'm just nitpicking. The mod's great. It adds a ton of replayability to the game itself, and I highly
Come
suggest
left
you go
to
check it out.
288. Helm aye.
And as we come out of the mission area, I want to go ahead and say thank you if you made it this far in my video. If you like this content, I would highly suggest subscribing to my channel. I'm just starting out, but I'm producing content on a daily basis, and I strive to always improve as best I can. And I appreciate anyone's support. Thanks, guys.